Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I hope you all are doing just great out there. So, welcome to MCOM 410. We are in our week 7, and uh, we'll almost halfway through of our course content. So, let's start our week 7. Today, I'm going to discuss very important areas of documentary filmmaking. Let me share with you some documents. Just stay with me. Okay. Okay. When you are making your documentary filmmaking, when you are in a process of documentary filmmaking, you need a lot of pre-production work. We have discussed a lot of important elements in pre-production like research, script writing, then proposal writing, developing your basic idea. Today, we are going to talk about call sheet. What is call sheet? Okay, call sheet is basically a piece of paper. It's a planning, and usually planning is basically about your film. So at the top, you'll see the episode title. If your documentary is a single episodic, which it will be obviously, so you will write the name of your documentary, who's the producer, who's the director, and so on. So below there are nearest hospitals. Usually, when as a student you do not develop call sheet, but when you are working professionally, obviously you have to develop call sheets as well. So nearest hospitals. Why we need hospital in a documentary film, which is very much important. So because on location, when you are doing shoot, you can have certain kind of injuries or you need some kind of medical assistance, and for that you need to have the number of the hospital and the address of the hospital. So that is the first portion on the left hand side of your page. Then in the middle of the page, there is the production title of your film or the graphic of your film, whatever you are making. And at the top, there is the production company credit if you are working with a production company. Then at the top right, there's shoot date. Uh, then breakfast, when you will start your film, because you have to call your crew. Because when you are making film, obviously, you are working with a larger crew. As a student filmmaker, you usually work with a one person or two person, or you are individually shooting your film. But when you are working um, uh, at professional level, obviously, you have to work with a lot of people. So in order to manage those people, you have to create these call sheets. So breakfast 8 a.m. and lunch 1 p.m. Sunrise at 6:15 a.m. or whatever the sunrise time is. Weather, which is very much important element if you are shooting outdoor. So you have to write about the weather. What will be the humidity? Whether there is a chance of rain. When will be the noon? Whether it will be partly sunny or partly cloudy, whatever, mostly sunny or mostly cloudy, whatever the weather is, you have to write the detail of the weather. So there could be a sample note below, which you can have actually. If there are some individual call times for someone, you can write it, and the concerned person who can be called. So the call time is 9 a.m. Call time means that everybody, production crew, your actors, your managers, everyone should be on location at 9 a.m. All right. Then scenes. You have to divide your film into scenes. So the left column describes the scene. Scene one, you do not write the detail of the scene here because detailed scene is usually written in your script or your shooting script. So see, you will today you are going to do scene 3, scene 7, scene 6, scene 1, and scene 11, let's say. These are your scenes today. So you are going to record these scenes either for your short film or for your documentary. You can call them segments or you can call them scenes as well. So it could be set 1 or location 1. It could be set 2 or location 2. Then description of that location, set 3 or the location 3, set 4 or the location 4, set 5 or the location 5, and their description. Characters, who are the characters, what they are playing, all right. And then the pages of their scripts and the location notes, what you possibly will require on those locations, and how you are going to conduct your scene, how you are going to record your scene. So all these details are written here. So this is the very basic kind of sheet. Then the cast and characters, whether minor or the major, special instructions, any for those characters if you want to have. So you can write those characters. Let's say we have one character here who's playing an elder person. So you have to write the special instructions to that guy as well. Then production notes. Here you can take your notes that what you want to do on that day. All right. Allowed guest, no number of stand-ins, special props, special atmosphere, etc., etc. Whatever you require, you can take your notes here. You can make your notes in advance. Why we make call sheet or the details of production on that day? Because we do not want to have miscues on that day, that we require this and we have got this thing, and when you are on the location, you realize, oh my God, I have forgot to ask these characters to come on this day. So these are the things. So in the bottom, these are the positions of your crew. If you are working as a professional filmmaker, director, first assistant director, first set personal assistant, director of photography, camera operator, and so on, key grip, best boy grip. So there are a lot of people who are involved in production. Their names are written. So on that day, how many people are involved in that production? You actually write their position and then their name in the next column, their phone number in the next column, and in which scene they are, you have to write their name. And same is the case in the second column as well. So the question here comes that why we need such kind of call sheets. Usually when we are working for local TV channels, we do not require these kind of call sheets. Probably it's an extra work for you because we are not working on a very large scale of production. But when we are making a film, whether it's a documentary film or it's a high quality documentary film or of international stature, or if you are making a feature length film, then you need call sheets, because every day you have to prepare it. And usually directors do not prepare these call sheets. These call sheets are prepared by assistant directors or the associates, those who are working with the director or the producer. They usually produce these call sheets. So this is a basically sheet that gives you an idea that what is happening on a specific production day, where you are going, how many locations you are going to shoot, how many characters you are going to shoot. Because in order to look into all these details, you have to go through all the script pages. So you do not have time. You just have one sheet and you get all the information. And you actually get the information that how many people are involved with you in this production day, on that specific production day, and how they are, what are their job descriptions, how they are, how they'll be contacted, how they can be contacted, their phone numbers, and basically it gives you an upper hand or an extra thing in your hand in order to manage your production. all these sheets, which are I'm going to introduce you slowly and gradually, they come under the production management. Usually, that it's not the job of the directors who develop such kind of sheets, but these sheets are helping cues for directors. Usually, these sheets are carried by first assistant director or the second assistant director, and they basically contact uh, all the crew and the characters and the actors and the script writers, whoever is required on that specific day. So you can make a practice sheet by yourself for your documentary film. It will be a fun because what I believe, if you have planned your film or your scenes or your production day well on paper, you can actually produce a really great film, because 90% films are usually made on paper. 10% involves 10% of the filmmaking process involves shooting or the recording. So it's better that you prepare in advance. You prepare in on paper. So that's why I'm introducing you to these kind of sheets. Then for student project, probably you can plan such kind of things on a paper. You do not require to produce such kind of sheet, but if you can produce such kind of call sheet, then it's great. So I will upload this sheet on your Moodle account, and you can give it a try. You can just fill it out and look into it, that how you can create any imaginary scenario that you are shooting on a railway station in on 5 locations with a lot of characters, etc., etc., and keep this sheet with you. It's going to help you in your professional life in the longer run. If you're going to make a film, definitely you need to produce call sheets. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for staying with me. We'll meet on Wednesday. Till then, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.